Yep, my cat died today. One of my cats. We found her outside. She died in her sleep. She was old age. She was 18. Uh, we buried her in her back garden, and yeah, it's weird how when a human dies, everything comes to a stop. But when a pet dies, everything just continues on like nothing happened. It's weird that. It's like when a human dies, alright, you've got to stop, you've got to plan the funeral, you've got to plan everything. But when a cat dies or a pet dies, you just like, you take them home if you had to put them down from a vet, and you maybe cremate them or bury them, and then you just move on, and that's it. There's no like family meet up to, celebrate the life of this person or animal. It's just that. So yeah, she was called Bacardi. My mum named her that. She was 18. She was on her way out. When you used to have a fish, my mum and me would feed him every day. I woke up hearing my mother crying. Made my way to the kitchen. She was holding a fishbowl. Damn. Yeah, I woke up. Well, I woke up. I woke up early. Let my cat, one of my other cats, my youngest cat, Button. She's 3 years old. No, she'll be 4. I think she'll be 4 this year. She slept with me for the first time in a few weeks because it's been so hot, but it was cooler last night, so she slept with me. I let her out, and then my mum just said she died. We found her on our front down there, lying outside, and our cat was, our Button was meowing for her. We knew she was on the way out. I mean, Mum said she didn't eat much last night, and I said, that's normally a sign, and I knew it. I knew she was gone. She was gonna go. It's funny because we always thought she'd outlive us all, just to annoy us. Like she'd live to be the longest living cat ever, just to annoy us. But she really enjoyed the weather the last week or so. She's just been lying outside enjoying the weather. So she died in her sleep. So yeah. We all had a bit of a cry this morning, outside. Buried her. Yeah. She used to. The thing is, it's even sadder because she got old, and she would always it's a bit gross, but she would always poo or wee in my room, so I couldn't have her in my room for the last year or so of her life, and she'd always sleep with me, sleep on my head, next to my head, so she couldn't sleep with me because of all my electronics. I couldn't risk it having her in my room anymore. So, and she'd always meow. She'd always wanted to come in with me, but I couldn't let her in. Couldn't risk it. So yeah. And I don't really have any pictures of her because I don't really take pictures. But I know my dad has a picture of her somewhere when she was really young. I'll see if I can find it or ask him for it. But I'm not really someone who takes pictures or selfies. But I sometimes take pictures of my dogs. But it's even harder to take pictures of your cats because they can run away quickly. But I don't have any pictures of her. So yeah, that's I had a bad morning, but I'm feeling okay about it, I guess. I don't know. Oh, at first I was just like, and then I started to get tearful and cried, and now it was later in the day. It's been about 12 hours since we found her, so I'm not sure. Maybe I'll break down again tonight. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah. But you know, oh, I hadn't had a cat died. I haven't had a pet died in the family for 8 years, if not more. So it's been a while. I've been thinking about it for the last month or so. What's going to happen if a pet dies? How am I going to handle it? And today I got that thing, and I have to handle it. I mean, she's 18 years old. I mean, she's been with us since I was 2 years old. She is part of the family because she's with in the house, outside the house. She's basically a sister, but in cat form. I see her more than my own sisters. I saw because my sisters have moved on because they're a lot older than me. They've moved on, had their own families, but this is like my sister in a way. But I'm gonna continue Ratchet and Clank tonight. I thought I'd just do this little stream. When my dad comes home, he comes home at 5:30. I'm gonna do something with him quickly, but I'll be back hopefully pretty quickly after that. 6 o'clock, 6:30, 7 o'clock, and we'll continue Ratchet and Clank.